Everybody, Liam back again for another week of the Pbal. This was difficult to record. I'm actually recording this at behind schedule. I watched my opponent's video, Bloody YT. His link will be in the description below. A great battler. He has amazing content, and you'll love him. He'd be better than me, always better than me. And it didn't go too well with the battling because he had a trade ban, so he wasn't able to get his mons. That was a downside, but we decided to go on Draft Frontier and we battled. I'm going to go through my team and I'm going to explain my nicknames for each of them. I remember him saying some were weird, so I'll explain for him. So, as you can see here, these are my 6 mons. I chose Fatbat because it's the fastest mon on my team, hands down by far. And I thought he's going to try and get +1 Charizard and try and sweep my team. So this was to outspeed a +1 Jolly Charizard, max speed. And Brave Bird would have done damage, Cross Poison, U-turn to get out of there. And Super Fang was in case they thought, it's not going to do anything, so it'll put them in half and then I can swap out. It hurts his walls if I can't take him down properly with Crobat. And for my next mon, my physically defensive Rinse Cycle, because of the Charizard. Hydro Pump for damage, Volt Switch for damage, Defog to get rid of rocks if I can, T-Wave just in case I'm not confident that stuff will stay up. I can slow him down then, because that's the best case scenario for most of his mons. And then we go into my special defensive mon. This was a weird one. I know it doesn't look weird to some people, but it was weird to me. I brought a max specialty defensive Assault Vest Chestnut. Shane Thorne. S-Thorne is for Shane Thorne. It's a WWE wrestler. I couldn't really think of a good nickname, so that's why it's called that. So Earthquake to do damage, Drain Punch for recovery, Seed Bomb because I know he had a water type or a ground type that I needed that for. Shadow Claw was for the Gourgeist, I believe he had. I'm trying to remember, but it's been a busy day and I'm very tired and I'm trying to get this done. And we go into Sexual Chocolate, the Kieran Black. Sexual Chocolate is a reference to one of Mark Henry's gimmicks, where he was just a love maker, and I just thought he looked like Mark Henry. So I brought Dragonium. I didn't get to use it. I'm upset that I didn't get a chance to use it. No spoilers to the game. Substitute to make sure that I can do a hit. And I know he had webs because he's Galvantula. So I had to try and think of other ways to make sure that I can get damage off. Earth Power was for damage. Ice Beam for damage. Dragon Pulse for damage. Now, no need to know this nickname. Megatron the Aggron. Holding the Aggronite, Avalanche, Heavy Slam, Brick Break, and Shadow Claw. HP with defense. HP and attack, max attack. Avalanche was for the Gliscor, Heavy Slam was to do damage for everything else, Brick Break just in case he brought the screens on the Tapu Fini, and Shadow Claw was for the Ghost types. I had to be careful because I know Will-O-Wisp was a thing as well. As we go into the Sandslash, this is a reference for if you ever watched Pokemon Abridged. There is a reference to First Flying Sandshrew. I'll show you it. I'll probably do a full-on video of all the nicknames and I'll explain that and I'll edit it in. But this is my team. This was to make sure that the Charizard didn't sweep. The Focus Sash and then counter, so he would hit me down and I'd click counter and I'd knock him out. So Sandslash is a very underused mon. I feel like it can have the potential to be great because I think it has Swords Dance. It has Hone Claws and it does have Swords Dance, so I could do the Aerial Ace. So I'm happy with this team and we'll head straight into the match once it stops being a bit laggy because that's the reason why I didn't record live. I was frustrated and my game froze and everything froze and I had to tell Bloody to wait. So I let off with my Crobat, switch sides. he doesn't know that I'm Scarf still. Thunderwave, nothing I really could have done with that. I decided just to do damage. Took him down. He volt switched. I was thinking he was going to go into the Gliscor, but I just went for the heavy slam. I wish I stayed in and I just tried to go for a kill or something, but then he goes into the Charizard. I believe I Thunderwaved. He went for the D-Dance, I Thunderwaved. And I believe I Volt Switched out. Oh, I missed the Hydro Pump, which was a common theme in this game. I never landed a Hydro Pump properly in competitive. And Bloody will show you. So he had Fire Punch. I was hoping that he wouldn't do anything like that. So I went in the Sand Slash. I clicked counter even though he swapped out. I was just making sure that I wasn't getting hurt. Because that was my main plan. He knocked me off. I think I defogged. Now. He U-turned. I defogged. He went into the Finny. I think he thought I was just going to click Thunderwave again. I did a good bit of chunk of damage. I went into the Crobat. Knocked off my Choice Scarf, which really actually made it feel better for me. He went into the Gliscor. I clicked Super Fang. I think I swapped out now. I'm not sure. Yeah, I U-turned. Went into the Kyurem Black. I clicked Substitute. He clicked Bug Buzz. I know that because I was lucky to live. I clicked Ice Beam. And here was a little bit of a misplay from Bloody. He just didn't know like how Nature Madness would work under Substitute, so I was fine. I was safe under that sub, and I was very happy with that. So I believe then he takes out my sub now. I killed the Feeny. And he goes into Jirachi. I think I just sacked off my Rotom because either way, both my mons were going to be sacked off. He's then Headbutt. I went into the Sand Slash. I believe he went into the Gliscor. I clicked Knock Off. I don't know what he did now. I went into Kyurem Black. I sacked it off. I went into the Crobat. I believe I just clicked Brave Bird, and I'm upset that I can't get a kill off him. He U-turned. Went to Jirachi, and this is how I figured he was Scarf. Going into the Sand Slash again. I clicked Rock. No, I clicked Knock Off. And then I clicked Earthquake to kill the Charizard. Went into Jirachi, I went to the Chestnut. Figured out I didn't even know. I didn't know what to do. I took the hit very well. I got a crit. He critted me. And then because of my Assault Vest, I lived. I killed it. And then he killed me. And this is where I made the biggest mistake. I could have EQ'd it and probably killed it. But I thought I'd knock it off. And then Iron Head, flinch. Iron Head, flinch. And I'm dead. This was frustrating. Because this isn't the first time me and Bloody played and he beat me on hacks. But I do enjoy games with him. GG's to my opponent. He is an amazing battler. I'll put his link in the description below. And next week is against Colin. And hopefully I do well. I'm waiting for a response. So talk to you guys later.